What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Pokemon Insurgence Randomizer Nuzlocke. I believe we're here for episode number 22 of our Pokemon Insurgence Randomizer Nuzlocke. If you guys are excited for another episode, leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the preview today because we throw in with the king of the crew. And with that being said, we are here taking on the Inferno Cult, which, for some reason, praises fire types. This one's Groudon, I guess because of Groudon. Well, since that's going to be talking about fire types, we're going through a fiery cavern in today's episode. Go ahead in the comments below. Tell me what is your favorite fire type Pokemon. I don't know if I really have that much of a favorite. I know Inferni, for me personally, is really up there, a really good fire type Pokemon. I also am a massive fan of Arcanine, both forms, because I am a dog lover, of course. I think that's really just it. Now, there is a couple of things we are going to talk about before we get into today's episode. And to properly discuss what happened, let's go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center real quick. We'll go over the team here in a second. But first, I did some item grinding so I can get the Sunstone and the Whipped Dream so I can evolve my Swirlix and my Sunkern. And I spent in total, between two different sessions, about almost 3 hours item grinding within that session. And we got them to evolve, but we also got another full-on shiny. And we got a shiny Magneton. And if we look at this, it's Quiet Nature, which is one of the most perfect natures we have, and has perfect defense IVs. Unfortunately, not the best special attack IVs, but that doesn't really matter to us. But now we have a backup Magnezone in case Endless dies. And while item grinding, I got a second Master Ball. So if we get that Terrakion again, it's now worth catching it. Because it's now worth to get it. So I can now waste two. I can waste one of Master Balls versus gold. So, real quick though, we're going to do a team recap because I did a tiny wee bit of grinding just to get everyone to level 60, just to get ready for this fight. We have Shawnsters to Garchomp here, rocking it out here with Crunch, Dragon Claw, Dig, and Fire Fang. We got Endless here with the Magnezone level 60 with Metal Sound, Discharge, Tri-Attack, and Finish Cannon. We got Pokemon D, aka Jelly, with Toxic Ice Beam, Intersensory, and Skull. We got Mountain Man, the Snorlax here, level 60 with Crunch, Body Slam, Heavy Slam, and Yawn. We got Fist Cheer for Doom, Fist Thank You Doom, puts a smile on my face every time. With Dynamic Punch, Bulk Up, Dream Punch, and Knockoff. And last one we have Bloody or Bumble Snow level 60 with Ice Beam, Originally Bishop, and Bulldoze. So we're here to take on the Inferno Cult today. And as you say, we've already got all our encounters from the last episode, so we are good to go here. Just pop up a repel and just get ready to rock and roll. That was insane, though. Another freaking shiny was just... I did not... The odds of that happening were very good, don't get me wrong, because I'm just constantly going through the area. But still, to get a second shiny is just insane to me. So, big stuff planned for today in today's episode. Bronzor, that's fine with me. We can punch this guy. Payback. Bad. Tickle. And as you can see, the little 59. So, we might be at 1 or 2 levels under from the leader of this place. But you know what? That's fine. We can take that. Go to Rio. Oh, you suck. Clicking Endeavor. Lampet. I'm not gonna risk this thing because I'm not trying to lose another Pokemon. Okay, it would have been the normal one, which I think we could have beaten, but I'm not risking it. We cannot lose our Garchomp. It's one of our... Excuse me. One of our best Pokemon here. So go ahead and use up these, one items here. Okay, no, use a super potion, sure. Alright, now these strength rocks you don't literally need to use anything here for, so... Thank goodness I did not mess that up. I would have almost... That would have been the first time I actually would have messed this up. And I know a lot of people are probably say, don't play this on speed up with this. I don't care. I can do this with speed up. If you can't, that's fine. But I can't. Because I'm just built different. Okay, healed up, right? Okay, just making sure. Making positive vision. Okay, that was the wrong way to go. I also got some pretty decent items. Like, I got some big nuggets, some nuggets, star pieces, and stuff like that. So I really got a little bit more money as well. I also got some elixirs. Oh, of course. I also even got some elixirs. Some max elixirs as well. Pain spell. I don't know why you did that. Of course, one hammer. A lot. Fuck off, build it in. It's like no one likes you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can be a clutch mon to win a Nuzlocke with. Still. Excuse me. Oh. So how you guys doing today in chat? This is not a live stream. But I've been having alright days. You know, I've just been chilling, hanging out with my nephew, because for those who know, I babysit my nephew during kind of more off-season parts of my job. And he's a good kid, don't get me wrong, I love him, but you know, you just want to have your times where you're just enjoying your days off, not having to stress about doing anything, so there's that. I have to babysit him 3 times this week. Yesterday was 1. I got 2 more this week, which isn't fun, really, but it's like, I don't really have that much of a say in the matter. But it's fine. I love my nephews. To anyone that thinks I don't love my nephew, I love my nephew more than almost anything out there. It's just that I hate having to just give up my own personal time to have to go and do it. Like, I did volunteer to do it, but I wasn't trying to do it almost every single day. Like, that's not how I wanted this to work. Because if I'm doing it every single day, then what's the point of even me having a day off then, right? Like, hold on. Nope, not making that mistake. See, the tried and true mistake is everyone goes down here, pushes it down here. But you can't do that, so what you have to do is you gotta push it in the middle spot. Then you go this. Do this. Then you go down. Now carefully push it. Perfect. Coming down to the bottom. Up and around. Bada boom. I can definitely see why people can get a little stuck from that point of the puzzle. It definitely is very easy to get stuck there. But I'm usually pretty good stream over puzzles. I've gotten fairly well at them over the years. Fuck off, Kobuskin. Come on. You guys don't even see it on time where it's like 8:22 a.m. for me right now. I woke up around like 4 or 5 a.m. So I'm very tired. And I guess there's something that maybe you'll be kind of curious why I wake up so early. Back when I used to work at this one country club I was at, I always had to wake up super early for brunch. I had to wake up around like 5 a.m. every day. Every Sunday too, mind you, for brunch. And it was so annoying to have to do that. Because there were times too where I got stuck having to work a double that day, where I had not only brunch, but then like normal service for like the lunch/dinner. And I'd be there for over 12 hours. I would be so tired, so exhausted that my mental brain was not having it. It was just one of those things, man. I am glad though I have eventually left that one place and now I'm working where I am now. Even though I had these problems here and there with the customers and stuff, and a couple of employees, I overall have felt very happy with where I'm at. And big life lesson for y'all is that if you don't enjoy working at some place, even though it's like your dream job, if you can't have fun working there, go find some place that makes you feel happy. Yes, money is always important, and money. Also, I got another affiliate capsule. Money is always important because it's your financial saving, and it keeps you safe. Um, keeps living in your place and stuff like that. But just know that the money is sometimes never always worth it to just feel unhappy and to feel miserable. Work at a job that you personally feel like you bring enjoyment to yourself, but also is going to make you feel happy. It's going to make you feel like it's worth putting in your time and effort. So just don't force yourself to do something that you're gonna hate. Like, don't force yourself to work in an office job if you're not gonna work in an office work. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, put yourself first when it comes to a job. Don't put the money first. Money, like I said, is a very important aspect of your life when you become an adult. But also making sure you have a job that you're gonna enjoy matters more than you. Also, I'm really scared that this is going to be a final game of Pokemon. So what I think I'm going to have to do is I got to pray to God that I'm faster or faster. Or have better HP. Okay, bug buzz, fine. Okay. Ow! Okay, that was a crit. I was scared of Final Gambit, which I know for a fact that this thing has because it killed one of our Pokemon on Soul Link when I was doing before. So I know for a fact he has it. Okay, you have a cover. Wow. Get paired. But yeah, just find a job that makes you happy. I'm happy that I was able to do a job, and like I've worked in some places where it's my dream job, but even then, the people around me were just not the people I wanted to be around or associate myself with. Here's the story time for you guys. I worked at this retirement home slash nursing home, which I'll tell you right now, easiest job I ever had in my life. I had all the numbers for the items that we would have to prepare and make, and we can have that, boom, done. And obviously we'd have to wait a little bit of certain time on a few items, but for the majority of it, everything was done. Everything was super easy to do. The only problem came from some of the people I was working with. Now, at the time, me and my uncle who always has literally has told me that I'm one of the most reliable people that he can ever count on when it comes to the kitchen industry. Just because I'm willing to just do everything and everything I need to, like I'm willing to do all the dishes, I'm willing to cook all this, I'm willing to do the trash and stuff like that. Like I'm willing to do just about everything inside a kitchen that you can think of. And that's what my uncle loves and respects about me, and why he always wants to be putting me in any kitchen job he's at. Because he would rather have one person than me versus like 3 to 4 people that are just pissing him off or aren't going to do exactly what he needs them to do for him in his position as a chef. So there was this time I worked at that retirement home, and we were still working together. And eventually, he found a job where he just really needed to have more time at home, kind of have more of a break from driving hours and hours and just stressing about this and that with the kitchens, which is totally fair. I understand that. But it was like after like a few months of me working that he does this, which I felt was a little weird. And then he left me to work with his former friend, his current friend still, I don't know. And when his friend took over, it went downhill. Like everyone didn't like him. He was completely lazy, was late, did not care for really anything. And then said he would have to leave early. Like leave early. I'm talking about like 3 to 4 hours early because he would need to go pick up his kid from school, which I understand that. But he wouldn't come back to work. And then I told him, like, hey, before you leave to pick up a cake, can you at least do desserts? Because our dessert person, which we did have someone that would prioritize doing the desserts for us, was not here. So I asked him, hey, if you're willing to do the desserts for these people, I can take care of the rest of dinner. He told me yes. Then he eventually left without telling me, and then I had, within 1 hour to bake desserts and then have them ready to serve before I could leave and before the service was going to start. And, I was just like, I got screwed over. So I was forced to just find a dessert that I can find some way to quickly make fast of, and having to make enough for that set amount of people. And thankfully, brownies saved my life because brownies were super easy. I was able to get them done just in time, cool them down in time enough for it to be served, and luckily, we was able to get it done. But it's just that working in a place like that, especially with that type of guy, I was seriously just not in that mood. Plus, there were some nurses that had some attitudes, and there was like this one that kind of had their attitude every once in a while. She was not really, she was kind of a kitchen person, but at the same time, kind of worked more as like a floor person and helped run stuff out. But it ended up just being a job that, even though it was incredibly easy and I was making $20 an hour, it just wasn't a job I felt really happy with. And eventually, I went back to my old job, even though I was still technically quote unquote employed there. I went back there, and now I'm more happy. Even though I do again have my frustrations at times with the place, I'm still more happy because I enjoy being with coworkers that I can have fun with, and overall the job can be still a good job. It's not stressful when you're working with people you enjoy with. So again, life lesson there for you guys. Enjoy what you like doing at your job versus having people you're going to force to work, even if it's an easy job or not. It's not worth forcing yourself to work with people that you just don't really want, even if it's in a super easy job and it's a job that you want to do. Am I ever glad to see you? I heard about what happened with Damien down in outer space. Listen, I don't know what's going on with him, and I don't know how to cure him, but we're going to find a way to help him, okay? I promise. I'm happy you're here. I was worried I had to fight the Inferno for myself. Let's do it together. And as it turns out, everyone was interpreting the prophecy wrong. What do you mean? What do you mean? Did you find out what it was really trying to say? Yes, and it had some fantastic news. That hero will defeat all the other cults just fine. Then not only will they not defeat us, they will end up joining us. It's wonderful. But since the only candidates for the hero are that Rain team leader or one of those kids, I don't think they're going to be joining us willingly. Exactly, which means our gift is more powerful than we ever believed. What on earth is wrong with you? You were with us at the library when we heard that prophecy. You were supposed to be... Excuse me. You were supposed to be on our side. You told us how important that prophecy was. Spare information that the cults don't know. And now, you're just sharing it to Xena and the Infernal cults? You betrayed us. We don't have our advantage anymore. Your advantage was gone before that. Long before that. Xena knew about the prophecy the moment you did, you foolish girl. Didn't you? You never did ask my name. You really should never. You really should have. Names are important. They have power. The chance of hearing that prophecy is the only reason I ever worked at that stupid library at all. Having to wear a dye was awful in itself, even though technically you're wearing dye right now. But anyways, when the three of you showed up and the Oracle finally appeared, every tiresome moment up there became worthwhile when I finally became prepared and predict our victory. And now, we don't fear children or any kind of prophecy. Okay, first off, why were you even fearing children to begin with? Like, what, are you scared of them, like, the smell of poopy diapers? Like, I don't know. One of you will join us. It is foretold. We'll never help you. You're crazy. You act like you have a choice. But so be it. If you want to fight, then let's get to it. Wait. If you want a fight, then that's what we'll get. So Thriller, Nora, come at us. Show us what you can do. Making sure the volume's set up here. Alright, normally this guy has, I think he has Heatran at this point. He may or may not have Heatran. But he has a Speed Boost Blaziken, a Mega Macargo, which I really, so what you guys don't know about Mega Macargo. It used to have like this rock waterfall Mega design on the back of Macargo as the shell. But then, as you guys have seen, the Macargo has just downgraded so bad, which really sucks. Alright, you're gonna lead off with a Float Soul. Alright, okay, we're gonna put a Body Slam here. Okay, we just... Alright. Normally I think that's Speed Boost Blaziken because that's... Oh! Is he really going to the Mega right now? Is it? Okay, it's not. Ow! Maybe I should have Drake Punch there, That probably would have been smarter. Pidgeot. Okay, now another potential Mega. What the hell? But which Pidgeot, though? Let's go into this. Let's go into Bloody here, because if it's the Dragon Dark one, we're fine. Okay, it is. Perfect. Sucker Punch. That's Life Orb damage. Fail. Let's go! Absol. Not another Mega Absol! Why? Actually, that's the second time we've had to face a Mega Absol. Oh, level 61 was a level cap. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna Hyper Potion him here. He's probably clicking Sucker Punch here, but I'm not risking it. See? Did I not say that I know how this game works? Sucker. Ow! I knew he was gonna click Sucker Punch, I just knew he was. And his last Pokemon's a Purloin. Wow. This was surprisingly very easy. Not bad. You just said that. Why are you saying it again? I'm kind of hoping it'll be you who ends up joining us. We spent enough time stalling. I'm going to show you exactly what we're capable of. Groudon, Duke of the Earth. Right, show yourself to your loyal servants. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I don't know if there's some type of YouTube curse or something like that happens when you say that. But I know, technically speaking, these have no significant things that will affect you. Obviously, Suzerain would not be in the game if there was something else. The connection has been established. Excellent. Time to go. What? How? How did Groudon join you so easily? Where was the ritual? Where was the sacrifice? Oh, the innocence of youth. You didn't come down here expecting us to catch Groudon, did you? You clearly haven't done your research in the Infernal Cult. We were the first. It's only natural that we caught the legendary we worshipped long ago. We were merely making Groudon from its waking Groudon from its rest. After all, it's nearly time to begin. We're in the mountains if you're still aching for a fight. I'll be waiting. I didn't know they were called Groudon. That's bad, Thriller. Really bad. You saw how quickly Abyssal Cult moved into action after they called Lumia. I don't know what the Infernal is planning, but I don't like it. I'm going back to the library. Something Tina said made me think about perfection. It's a long shot, but I have an idea. I need to research this more. Yeah, you should probably need to see City. There's a gym there after all. I'll see you around. That is true. We do have a gym fight coming up here soon. And I am getting very nervous because that gym fight normally is very terrifying because it has a Mega Evolution that has basically 3 typings. So, we stopped Infernal Cult. I don't know why the text went way up there for a second. And, yeah. So I think we're going to do here, guys, since we did do the Infernal Cult, I think we're going to wrap it up with an encounter before the end of this episode. And I am going to probably clear out some trainers. I'm also going to probably grind up my Pokemon, get ready for the next level cap, per se, which I will make sure I'm going to look up, and I'm going to make sure we're going to be at some point of a level up, and I'm going to do my best to make sure we don't get any story spoilers that while we're gone. Now, we will come back for this guy, because there's a certain thing we can do after we get a certain move of sorts, where we can actually come back and do some static hunting for this guy. Alright, so our first encounter on this route is going to be... Yo! I will take that! This is a dope Pokemon. So if you guys don't know what this is a Delta Tangela that is a ground fighting type and does have an opportunity to have the ability Dry Skin, which is insane to get that type of ability on a Pokemon like this. So I'm really hoping we can catch this. I would love to have this. So we got Bash. And you know what I think we're going to name this? This is a combination name that came from both Rose and Kiwi, or pals of mine, and just for them, we'll name him Rumbleweed. Because it's like a joke of Tumbleweed, but it's a Rumbleweed because he's a fighting type. So, But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that route in the next one, because I don't think you guys would just do a route and then just do all this stuff. But I will make sure... Wait, what am I doing? I'm stupid. Thank God I have a free pass. Otherwise I would just be wasting $500. Relic copper. Okay, that's so much. Ah, we have sand forest, but we do have an ability capsule, so if I do feel like I want to do this. So he is gentle, not bad. Alright, so like I said, guys, I'm gonna get the team grinded up. I'm gonna get that thing involved in the background of things, and we're gonna go ahead and get the team leveled up. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out that route as much as I can. I know there's story on that route, so I will clear any trainers that I can possibly get on that route. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and just destroy stuff. So with that being said, though, next episode, though, I do think there's going to be another important fight we're going to take on before the gym. But we'll spoil what that fight's going to be, though. If you guys are excited for the next episode, though, definitely hit the like button if you're ready. Subscribe if you're new. And also, if you enjoyed today's episode, again, hit that like button and subscribe. With that being said, though, I'll see you guys in the next video. And until next time, guys, peace.